we have already learned what is a verb. A word that is used to describe an action is called a verb. So verbs are doing words, they describe actions. So whichever word is used to describe an action or whichever word is a doing word is called a verb. Now let us learn some types of verbs. So over here we can see Rakesh walks to office. Now over here we can see an action happens. So Rakesh walks to office. What does Rakesh do? Rakesh walks to office. What is the action here? Walks. So the action word or the word which describes the action is walks. So walks is verb here. Rakesh walks to office. We can see that Rakesh walks to office. So we can see that he physically walks to office. So walks is the action word or doing word because we can see the action happening. So walks is the verb here. Now look at this sentence. The child learns the mathematical tables. Now in this case, can you see any action happening? There is no action happening. The child sits on the chair quietly without moving and he learns the mathematical tables. There is no action happening here. So can we conclude that there is no verb in this sentence? But if you look at these two sentences, so in this sentence, walks is the verb or doing word. But in this sentence, there is no word which is describing action. In fact, we cannot see any action happening here. So, is there no verb in this sentence? But we have already learned that we can never have a sentence without a verb. But this sentence makes perfect sense. Then, which is the verb in this sentence? Well, just take note that in this case, we can see a physical action happening. But in this case, we cannot see any physical action happening. But although we cannot see, there is some action happening mentally. When he learns the mathematical tables, there is something going on inside his brain. So although there is no physical action happening, there is a mental action happening. So he is performing mental action, which is indicated by the word learns. So this word learns tells us the mental action. What does the child do? Learns the mathematical table. So the child is still doing something. Although we cannot see it, we don't know whether he is just sitting like that or he learns the mathematical tables. We do not know that. But in the sentence, the child learns the mathematical tables. Learns is describing mental action. It denotes mental action. So it is not necessary that verbs will always describe physical action. Verbs are called doing words or action words, but that action can either be physical, like in this case, or be mental, like in this case. So there are two types of verbs, physical verb, mental verb. In physical verb, we can actually see the action happening. So Aditi eats. What does Aditi do? Eats. And we can see this action. We can see it when Aditi eats. So we can say for sure that Aditi eats by seeing this action. So eats is a physical verb. But Aman listens to music. Now when Aman listens to music, we cannot see it. Aman listens to music, but we cannot see it. But he is still doing something. If I ask you, what does Aman do? Your answer will be, Aman listens to music. So Aman listens. Listens is the answer. So it still is a doing word. It is telling us what does Aman do. So listens is a verb, but a mental verb, because we cannot actually see it happening. So what are physical verbs? A verb describing a physical action is called a physical verb. So a verb describing a physical action is called a physical verb. Now in all the images, we can see physical actions happening. He runs. We can actually see that he runs. So runs is a physical verb. The man cooks. So we can see when the man cooks or when anybody else cooks. We can see the person cook. So cooks is a physical verb. The boy plays. So we can see that the boy plays. Or we can see when someone plays. So plays is a physical verb. Rahul writes. So writes is also a physical verb because we can see that Rahul writes. Mohit eats breakfast. So can you point out the physical verb here? Mohit eats breakfast. Now we can see that Mohit eats. What does Mohit do? Eats. So eats is a doing word. So first of all, eats is describing what does Mohit do. So eats is a verb and we can actually see that Mohit eats. So there is a physical action to it. So eats is a physical verb. She draws a portrait. Now in this case, draws is the verb. What does she do? Draws. So draws is describing what does the girl do, or draws is describing the action of this girl. So draws is a verb. And can we see when the girl draws? We can see that. So there is a physical action to it. So draws is a physical verb. But then what are mental verbs? A verb expressing an activity without any physical movement is called a mental verb. So look at these still images. So they are not like the ones which were moving, runs, cooks, plays and all. So these are all still images because there is no physical action. But we cannot say that there is no action. There is a mental action. So these are all mental verbs. Mohit thinks. Now when Mohit thinks, we cannot see Mohit thinking. There is no physical action when he thinks. So thinks describes what does Mohit do. If I ask you what does Mohit do, your answer will be thinks. So thinks is an action word, but it is a mental verb. He recognizes. Now in this sentence, recognizes. So when he recognizes, I cannot see it. There is no physical action to it. So recognizes is a mental verb. He studies. Now when someone studies, we cannot see it. Yes, there are books around him. But when someone studies, it is a mental action. We cannot actually see it happening. So studies is a mental verb. Aryan meditates. When someone meditates, he does it mentally. So meditates is also a mental verb. If I ask you, what does Aryan do? The answer will be meditates. So meditates is a doing word or a verb. But because we cannot see Aryan meditating, there is no physical action for meditating, then meditates is a mental verb. I dream of a fairy. So can you point out the mental verb here? I dream of a fairy. So in this case, dream What do? I dream. So dream is the doing word. It tells what do? I dream. So because dream is a doing word, it is a verb. But can I see when someone dreams? No, I cannot see it. There is no physical action. So it is a mental verb. Now, can you identify the verb in the sentence and say whether it is physical or mental? I remember the name of the book. What do? I remember. So, remember is the verb here. I remember the name of the book. But can you see it when I remember? Is there any physical action for that? No, there is no physical action. I can remember while I am sitting. I can remember while I am standing. I can remember while I am walking anytime. There is no particular physical action for remembering. So remember denotes a mental action. So remember is a mental verb. The girl dances. Now can you point out the verb and tell whether it is physical or mental? The girl dances. What does the girl do? Dances. So dances is a verb because it tells us what does the girl do. And can we see it when the girl dances? Yes, there is a physical action which supports this verb. So we can see when the girl dances. So in this case, the word dances is a physical verb. So we have seen that verbs are doing words. They describe actions, and not just actions which can be seen physically, but there are certain mental actions also. So a verb expressing a physical action is called a physical verb, and a verb expressing an activity without any physical movement is called a mental verb. So these verbs describe mental action. These verbs describe mental action. So verbs like runs, plays, cooks, drives, dances, all these verbs which we can see happening are called physical verbs. But verbs like thinks, recognizes, learns, studies, remembers, all these words are mental verbs. If you like this video, then subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all the learning resources as per CBSE, ICSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures on maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve the slightest of your doubts. And that's not all. You can also win exciting prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.